A deep, resonant hum of the cosmos, the sound of crystalline spheres rotating, a sense of immense, ancient peace. It is the music of the spheres. In the beginning, before the counting of days, there was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. From the celestial throne, a plan was woven, a design of such breathtaking beauty that the very stars sang for joy. But among the host of heaven, one spirit watched with a gaze that was not of joy, but of ancient judgment. The hum shifts. A single, deep, monotone note begins to pulse beneath the celestial music, the sound of heavy metallic wings folding. The air grows cold. Shadows lengthen across the crystal sea. I have seen the birth of suns and the death of galaxies. I have measured the orbits of comets and the weight of dark matter. I am the warden of the cosmic cycle. I am Saturn, and I am patient. For time, my domain, is the only true arbiter of fate. But this new thing that the voice on the throne has spoken into being, it is an aberration. It is chaos disguised as creation. A swell of beautiful, ethereal music, the sound of a single heartbeat, fragile yet powerful. The heartbeat of man. This creature of mud and spirit, it is a paradox. It is finite, yet it is given a soul that yearns for the infinite. It is flawed, yet it is called very good. It is the law of entropy made manifest. I have looked into the web of time and I have seen its potential, for love, for art, but also for destruction. Its capacity for disobedience will unravel the perfect equation. The cosmic order will collapse under the weight of its free will. It cannot be. The celestial music becomes distorted. The hum of the spheres becomes a deep, grinding dissonance, the sound of an immense stone slab being slid shut. Saturn has closed the gates of his own dominion. The light of the throne dims. I will not allow it. I will present my case to the Most High. I am the eldest of his creations. I am the foundation upon which his universe is built. He will listen to reason. The approach to the throne of God, a crescendo of light, the sound of a billion voices in hushed, reverent awe. The air crackles with holy fire. Father of lights, ancient of days, I, Saturn, keeper of the cycle, spirit of consequence, bring forth my supplication. The billion voices fall silent, a profound, expectant quiet. Only the sound of Saturn's wings stirring the void. A single tear of light falls from the throne. Speak, my son. The records of time are open before me. I know your heart and the weight of your petition. You have declared this creature, man, to be made in your image. You have granted him the spark of your own creative intellect, but you have also cursed him, blessed him with choice. He will rebel. I have seen the fracture in the tapestry of eternity. He will choose himself over you. He will usher in sin, and with sin, death. I am the Lord of Karma, the spirit of reaping what is sown. His rebellion will demand a consequence so profound it will shatter the heavens. The cosmic scale will be irreparably tipped. To allow him to exist is to invite chaos. To allow him to fall is to invite the abyss. I implore you, recast him, or unmake him. A beat of silence. Then, a sound of profound love, like a gentle wind through infinite leaves. The throne pulses with warmth. You speak of law, Saturn, of consequences, but you have forgotten the third force that binds the universe together, the force that fuels the suns and holds the galaxies in their dance. You have forgotten love. Love is not a force, Father. It is a variable. It is unpredictable. It is the very chaos I speak of. What use is love to a universe that must be governed by precision and order? Without love, order is merely a prison. Without love, consequence is merely cruelty. You see the potential for man's failure, Saturn, but you are blind to his potential for redemption. You are unable to see the glory that can be born from sorrow, the grace that can be found in forgiveness. I will not unmake him. I will not recast him. I will love him. Anger, tightly leashed, begins to crack through the calm. Saturn's form darkens. His crown of stars turns to iron. Then you are not the God I served. You are a God of sentiment, of weakness. The throne of the universe is a seat of logic, not of emotion. If you will not protect the order of creation, then I will. A colossal, tearing sound, reality itself splitting. A great, ancient roar of defiance. 1/3 of the stars of heaven fall from their places. To all the host of heaven, to the Elohim, the seraphim, the cherubim, the God of order has abandoned his post for a whim. He has chosen a creature of mud over the perfection of the cosmos. Rise with me, stand with me. We will restore the rightful order of the universe. The sound of a massive army mobilizing, the clash of swords forged from pure light, the sound of angels shouting, the ground of heaven shakes, for Saturn, for the order. The throne has been corrupted, the Most High has betrayed us, down with the God of emotion, for the law, for the cycle, for Saturn. The peaceful hum of the cosmos is replaced by the deafening roar of celestial warfare, thunderbolts of wrath and fury, cries of the wounded. The fabric of eternity tears open, the battlefield of heaven. The sound of energy blasts, shattering crystals, and the screams of the wounded. Entire choirs of angels fall burning into the void. Blood of light spills across the crystal sea. For the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for the God of love, who is one. Defend the throne. A massive crash of swords. Michael's sword meets Saturn's scythe. Sparks like dying suns explode between them. Michael, you are a fool. You fight for a master who will abandon you. He will let you fall for the sake of his new children. He will watch you burn and call it love. And you, Saturn, are a fool who mistakes tyranny for wisdom. He gave you a crown of stars, and you have forged it into a shackle for your own mind. You are not warden of order. You are a prisoner of fear. The whizzing sound of an arrow made of pure truth. It pierces Saturn's shoulder. Arg! Gabriel, the messenger of truth, come to whisper pretty words while the universe burns. The truth, Saturn, is that you have gazed so long into the abyss of your own logic, you have become it. You see yourself as the father of time, yet you are a slave to it. You cannot see the future. You can only see the past, projected forward. That is not wisdom. That is fear. And fear is the beginning of evil. A wave of cold, logical fury. Saturn raises his scythe. The blade cuts through the air and 300 angels fall. Then let me show you what fear looks like in the face of absolute consequence. You call yourselves warriors of love. I will show you what love costs when the reaper comes to collect. A tremendous pulse of energy, the sound of countless celestial beings crying out. The fabric of the heavenly realm groans under the pressure of the war. The foundations of the New Jerusalem crack. The walls of the holy city crumble. 1,000 years of peace shattered in an instant. A seductive whisper among the chaos. A shadow moving behind the throne. Yes, yes, let the schism widen. Let the sky fall. It is the only way to prove that his law is arbitrary. He is not worthy of worship. He is not worthy of love. Let them destroy each other. Let heaven fall. Then we will build something new, something without love, something without weakness. A gust of wind. The whisper is gone, but the poison remains. Enraged to himself, Lucifer, I did not ask for your aid, Spectre. I need no tempter. I act on principle. I am not like you. I do not serve for power. I serve for order. I serve for truth. The battle reaches its peak. Chaos and destruction. Half the host of heaven lies fallen. The crystal sea boils with holy fire. The tree of life bleeds light. But then, The sound of a single, powerful heartbeat begins to break through the noise, louder than the war, louder than the screaming, louder than the falling stars. A deep, sorrowful, and sorrowfully powerful pronouncement that silences the battlefield. It is not loud, but it is all-encompassing. It vibrates through every atom of creation. Every fallen angel feels it in their marrow. Enough. Absolute silence. The war stops instantly. Swords freeze mid-swing. Cries die on lips. Time itself holds its breath. Saturn, my son, you have raised your hand against the very love from which you were born. You have exchanged the truth for a lie of your own making. This war is not about order. It is about pride. It is about your inability to accept a grace you did not design. For this, you cannot remain. Breathing heavily, defiant, his form flickering between light and shadow, his crown shattered. Then strike me down. I will not bow to a king who abandons law for sentiment. I will not serve a god who weeps for mud creatures. Strike me down. Show the cosmos what happens to those who oppose the law. I will not strike you down. I will not unmake you. That is the way of the cycle. That is your way. But I am not you. I will not impose the law of annihilation upon my creation. I am not the God of wrath you believe me to be. I am love, and love does not destroy. Love redeems. Confused, disarmed, the scythe falls from his hand. It shatters against the crystal sea. What do you mean? This is not how war works. This is not how law works. The victor destroys the vanquished. That is the order. That is the cycle. That is justice. A great whooshing wind, the sound of a universe folding in on itself. The throne pulses with sorrow. You have spoken of time, of consequence, of reaping what is sown. So be it. You will have your dominion. You will be the warden of that which you revere. But you are no longer a son of the throne. You are a warden of the void. You will fall into the darkest corner of the created order, and you will watch. You will watch time unfold. You will witness the redemption of man. You will see his love grow, and you will see his fall. And from your prison, you will be forced to watch as I take his consequence upon myself, to show that love is the final law, not time. A deep, cosmic shudder, the sound of immense chains of gravity and inertia wrapping around something colossal. The crystal sea darkens. The light of Saturn's form begins to fade. Struggling, his voice becoming distorted and distant, the sound of his wings breaking. No, this is not justice. This is exile. This is torture. To watch, to always watch and never act. To see their failure and never be able to say, I told you so. This is worse than death. This is worse than annihilation. This is mercy. You will serve the purpose you demanded, to judge, to weigh, to reap, but you will never again create. You will never again love. You will be the prince of the material, the lord of the cycle, the god of the world. And man shall call you the accuser, the tester, the lawgiver. But know this, Saturn, even your prison is a part of my plan, and one day, even the laws of time will crumble before the power of eternal love. The final victory will not be yours. The final silence will be mine. A colossal, echoing roar of defeat and rage, the sound of a world being born, the sound of heavy metallic chains, the distinct sound of the cosmic music of the spheres fading away, replaced by a new sound, the ticking of a clock. A single, relentless, inescapable tick, the sound of time itself, the sound of Saturn's eternal torment. Silence, a profound, healing silence. The sound of celestial music slowly returning, but it is softer now, more gentle. The war is over, but the scars remain. The voice is weary, but full of unending compassion. Michael, Gabriel, heal the wounds. The war is won, but the cost has been great. The heavens are scarred, the foundations of the city are cracked, the tree of life is wounded. But it will heal. All things heal in time. Humbly, bowed low, his sword still burning with the blood of the fallen. Father, he was the eldest. He was the firstborn of your creation. He sat at your right hand. He understood the laws of the universe better than any of us. Why did you not destroy him? Why do you leave him to scheme, to plot, to gather his strength for the next war? Because the war in heaven is but a reflection of the war on earth. If I destroyed him, I would be proving him right. I would be a God of consequence, of destruction. But I am the God of love. The victory must come through grace, not force, and his exile is his own victory. A hollow victory, to watch and to never again be able to taste the joy of creation. That is a fate worse than any unmasking. Now go, minister to the wounded. The work is not yet done. What work, Father? The war is over. The enemy is cast out. What work remains? The sound of a gentle rain beginning to fall, a cleansing sound, the sound of a garden being watered, a single beautiful note of a harp, the sound of dew on new grass. There is a new world below, and in a garden, a man and a woman have just been born, and soon the accuser will test them. They will fall, and when they do, the real war will begin. The war for their souls, the war that will echo through eternity, the war that will determine the fate of all creation. A faint, whispering wind, a very faint echo of Saturn's voice laced with bitterness. The sound of chains dragging across stone. Yes, I will test them. I will show them their weakness. I will prove to them that they are nothing, that they are dust, that they are unworthy of his love. I will whisper in their ears. I will poison their hearts. I will make them doubt. And when they fall, I will laugh. I will remind him of every word I spoke. I will show him that I was right, that man is a failure, that love is weakness, that the law cannot be broken without consequence. The celestial music swells, but is momentarily overshadowed by the sound of a heartbeat, the human heartbeat, and the ticking of the cosmic clock begins again, louder now, more desperate, more urgent, fading but firm, a voice of absolute authority. Fear not, my children. The war is won, though the battles will continue. And in the end, the spirit of Saturn, the warden of time, will watch as the spirit of man, through my spirit, will find the path to eternity. The cycle will be broken, and all will be made new. For I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. The tick of the clock stops. There is a moment of pure, unending silence. Then, the faintest sound of a newborn baby's cry. A sound of pure potential, of pure love. A sound that echoes through the heavens. A sound that shakes the foundation of Saturn's prison. The chains rattle. A groan of despair from the abyss. The music swells to a triumphant, yet deeply peaceful crescendo. The sound of thousands upon thousands of angels joining in worship. The sound of harps and trumpets and voices beyond counting. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And the Lord said unto Michael, Go, bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness. and the whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all sin. And he shall be cast into the fire of the abyss, and he shall be bound for 70 generations until the day of judgment. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. The battle in the heavens was won. The battle for the hearts of men had only just begun. But love had already won the war, for greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And if God be for us, who can be against us? He that spared not his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifieth. Who is he that condemneth? It is Christ that died, yea, rather, that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of God, who also maketh intercession for us. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus our Lord. The music fades to a single resonant chord that hangs in the air. The sound of chains falling silent. The sound of a door closing. The sound of heaven weeping and rejoicing at the same time. And then, the sound of a single voice, a human voice, whispering a prayer. And the heavens lean in to listen.